And if I told you this was going to be a matchup between the previous two Super Bowl teams, you thought it would be a banger of a game. But this looks like a dud of a game, to be honest, between the Los Angeles Rams and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Where are you looking at this one, guys?
This one's tough here. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy to think, Stafford's got more interceptions than he's got touchdowns. Brady's 3-5. This is his worst record in fucking 600 years. I can't even believe it.
I mean, the Bucs are a 3-point favorite at home. I can throw that out there. Both teams are off of multiple losses in a row.
Matchup predictor.
Rams getting swept by San Francisco bad twice.
Yeah, matchup predictor here. 70.1% for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and 29.6% for the Los Angeles Rams. I'm going to go ahead and take the Rams here. I don't know why. Why the hell not? I mean, both these teams got 3 wins. What the hell? This looks like either one of these teams and the numbers should be a Giants team or something like that. What the hell's going on here, I mean, Mike Evans, 500 yards, 3 touchies. Cooper Kupp, basically 700 yards, 5 touchdowns. I mean, both running backs, 2 touchdowns. Henderson, not really a lot of yards, 50 carries. I'm going to go the Rams here. I don't know. I don't know on this one. What Tampa Bay team are we going to get? Yelling Tom on the sidelines and nobody's doing shit. And what are we going to get? I don't know. I'm going to take Stafford here. Maybe he'll throw a touchdown instead of an interception this game. I don't know.
Great.
What do you got, Nick?
Disagree with you, Eddie. I'm going Tampa Bay.
You're allowed. I'll allow it.
I think Tampa Bay's got a better run game. Los Angeles, Darrell Henderson's I don't think he's good at all. Leonard Fournette shines when he needs to. He's been decent. And then they got, help me out, Brady. Who's the guy running behind them?
Rashad White.
Yeah, Rashad White's been decent as well. He showed pops and flares. I think that as inconsistent as the Bucs and Tom Brady have been this year, Tom Brady still has 9 touchdowns on 1 pick, so he's still not turning the ball over. He's been dealing with a lot of heavy pressure from the offensive line being banged up. I know they've kind of fixed it up. I know Brady will touch on it a lot more when we get around to him. But similar stats here across the board for both teams, but I'm taking Tampa for the run game. I think Tom can play a more balanced game. Stafford throwing too many interceptions just like he did last year. I think at this time last year he had more picks than he did touchdowns. So it's nothing's changed. He's always thrown interceptions. He had 17. He led the league last season, tied with Trevor Lawrence for most interceptions. So
yeah, but he still had more touchdowns than he had picks.
I mean, I meant at like this point in the season. Anyhow, Tampa Bay.
I wish I would have known that you were going to go as the run game as your bias on this one. I'm going Tampa Bay too because I feel like they got the better offense, more weapons. They should win. But these two teams, like if you stacked up like consecutively their last 3 games, I don't know if they're combined over 100 yards in a rushing. Both run games are the detriment of both of these offenses.
61.9 a game for Tampa and 66.4 or 68.4 for the Rams. So,
serious. Terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible.
But Lenny's been decent.
Those are numbers Brady puts up in flag football.
Lenny's been decent catching the ball, and he's looked better than whatever the Rams have put back there. Cooper Kupp banged up, but the Bucs secondary's banged up. But there's still, it's just not enough. Like the Rams they just look terrible on offense. They need something to get sparked. They need to make amends with Cam Akers, which he's back at practice now. Maybe he's going to play for him still.
Aaron Robinson?
I'm taking. Huh?
Allen Robinson? Allen Robinson sighting?
Sure. I don't think it's enough. I'm going Bucs.
Van Jefferson did come back last week.
And he got hurt, too.
Got hurt again, but he should be looking to return again, and I think he's good to go this week. So that could be something.
They need it.
But
yeah. I mean, just to build off what Nick was saying with the run game, I think it's just the way the Bucs offense is. I'm not saying the Bucs are a great run team, but they do use those dump-off passes and quick passes as an extension of the run. They've said it out loud. The numbers don't tell you that because it's considered a catch, but they consider it an extension of the run game because all it's doing is giving Leonard more room or Rashad White more room once they have the ball versus trying to force it up the gut behind this weak offensive
Right,
line.
that's all I was saying. They're utilizing what they have in the right way. I think better than what the Rams are bringing to the table, running back wise. I mean,
For sure.
Yeah. But looking at both these two teams, I got to go with the Bucs. I think they have the higher ceiling when it comes to the team wise. I think they have a higher ceiling on offense. The defense should be a higher ceiling for the Rams, but since they've paid everybody else is there's a lot of gaping holes on that defense. The Rams on offense, they're the second lowest for total points this year. They're only 2 points above Houston for total points on the year. But so I gotta like the Bucs. And like I said, and then adding on with the Rams, their O line is bad. The Bucs are third in the league with 25 sacks. They did just lose Stack Barrett, but he only had 3 sacks on the year, so he wasn't like it wasn't the 2019 Stack Barrett that had the 19 sacks that year, 19 and a half or whatever.
Looks
He's
like
second
that
on
elbow.
the team behind Vita Vea with 4.5. Like, it's a team game right now for them getting sacks. Everybody else has 2s and 1s and stuff. So they're going to get pressure on Stafford. It's going to be hard for them, especially with Cup banged up. And I think it's going to be a low scoring game, maybe something like 17-14 or something with the Bucs heading out on top.
Think that elbow.
It's
elbow's
amazing
really
how good the Bucs defense has been this year, category by category. They're up there in the top 10. To think that they've only won 3 games so far it's crazy.
Denver.
It's very crazy.
Denver.
that elbow's really a problem.
Denver.
You don't have to admit it, but it wasn't.
it's
it wasn't
true.
propaganda. It wasn't propaganda.
And then just one specific person I want to target out, since he's been under the spotlight of both every media person down here in Tampa and then every fan, is Devin White, because he is severely underperformed. He's his overall grade the 7th worst linebacker in the league right now. And he's the 5th lowest against the run. Like, that's what he's good at, is against the run. Like, his issues forever was he wasn't very good pass coveraging. And this year he's 5th lowest against the run. So I think he's going to come into this game angry and saying, hey, stop talking about me. I'm still Devin White. So he's going to be looking to hit somebody this game.
I hope so for you.